Hi, this is Margaret with Art in the Middle, and I'm here to give you a sneak preview of what's coming out in August. That's just a few weeks away, and I know you're excited because also in August, your classes are going to start back up if you are a traditional school. All right, so all of August lessons, the ones that you'll probably teach in September or October, they are going to be dealing with value. And the way I've worked this out is I love value because value is makes art worth something. Ha ha ha, right? It is a way of developing three dimension on a two-dimensional surface. And that is a trick that kids love to deal with. And so I am teaching it from three different levels, eighth grade, seventh grade, sixth grade, and doing it in such a way that kids pick up enough goodness that it will carry over in all the other projects they will be doing. I don't know if you've noticed this from your July work that I sent out or lesson plans I sent out, but sixth grade is very, very new. They are newbies out of elementary school. They don't know up from down as far as art goes. They're used to copying, and the idea of original artwork is kind of tricky for them. Seventh graders, that's the year that the aliens kidnap the kiddos' brains. They're wonderful, exciting, but so chaotic in their head. So I give them things to focus on. And eighth graders, they are getting ready to roll to high school, so I give them the most advanced kinds of lessons. I am assuming that your eighth graders have already had some fundamentals taught over the last bit. Your seventh graders, same thing. Your sixth graders, they're new. So I will repeat certain things across all three grade levels that are important to be either taught or refreshed. And then I'll add in the specifics for that particular lesson. This month for the sub plans, I love doing this stuff. Okay, so sub plans. I want to talk just a minute about my philosophy on substitutes. I want a substitute to be able to have fun with my class and do something that's enjoyable with them that they enjoy and the sub enjoys. Because if it's a miserable situation for everybody, then in the future when I need a sub, it's going to be real hard to find one. So I give plans to substitutes, something they can do and do with the kids, and everybody has a learning experience that is positive and productive. I usually use something that is ELA related so that they can be working with ideas that revolve around words. I give them a chance to draw the whole time in most of my sub plans because kids like to draw. And oftentimes they're split up doing different other tasks in my classroom. So the chance to just sit and draw for an entire class period, something unusual, unexpected, is a great way to use a substitute. And they're plug and play so they can be used at any time. They don't necessarily have to be in sequence with other classes, although they revolve around what they've learned in the class. And that can certainly be brought into play with what the substitute's doing. This month, what we're doing, again, it's another wordplay thing, and it gets them to make unusual associations. When I create these kinds of plans, I hold these because sometimes you have months and months that you never miss a day, and so these kind of stack up and pile up. But I also know in teaching middle school that oftentimes you have days where an unexpected event's going on, your classes are cut short, you get classes you're not expecting. You might have testing, so you have odd lengths of classes. You always need a little something sometimes that you can just pull out of the air and plug in that keeps your classes going in a positive, productive way, and it keeps everyone feeling like they are artists. And so sometimes I use my sub plans myself in my class to when my regular class flow is interrupted and I just need to plug something in. Um, and I think that is really, really helpful. And and a lot of times these small bite-sized lessons grow into bigger lessons that become other works of art that the kids engage in. And it kind of also then on that level teaches students about how artists don't just wake up one morning and say, oh, I think I'll paint the Mona Lisa today. They have to work through to get to a place where the finished art occurs. And this planning stage is sometimes difficult to get kids to slow down and do. So these subplans help with that. One more thing, really quickly. This month, in this month's lesson plans, I have included assessment questions. When I do projects with students, at the end of the project, once it's turned in, it's never finished until there's a critique. And a critique is not me telling everybody what's good and bad or them saying what they like or they don't like. It is a time where each student presents their work and the student is not allowed to say a word about their own work. The only thing they can comment is on other people's work. And sometimes, though, it's very difficult for kids to figure out what in the world to say other than I like it or I don't, or it's good or it's bad, you know. So, and a lot of that is about the politics of the class, like who's a popular kid and who's not, that kind of thing. So, because of that, I have structured a set of questions for each lesson plan that the students that you can read out and ask, and the students can then answer. It's a way of getting them to look at work more thoroughly, more wholly, in detail, more specifically, and it teaches them what to look for and how to evaluate, and it's a way of giving some kids some pats on backs that otherwise are never going to get one. So I think that's very helpful. So that's included in the August membership lesson plans. All right, so I have some more to tell you, but I don't want to make this video any longer than what it already is. I think 5 or 6 minutes is about everybody's length that they've got for this, but I will be back in touch, and I hope you are enjoying July's bundle that you got, and look forward to seeing you again soon, and look forward to sending August out in just a few weeks. Thanks.